welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sonic Mania, the fan game. This is a fan recreation of Studiopolis Zone from the upcoming game Sonic Mania, and from what I can tell of what I've seen of this so far, this is actually a very faithful recreation of Studiopolis Zone, and I do believe the level design is pretty much one-to-one with the official final level, so it's going to be quite interesting to play through this. And yeah, this is basically a fan game running on Sonic World's game engine. There's a couple of characters here that are playable. For this video, I'm only going to be playing as Sonic, and I haven't played through the stage myself properly. I only had a quick glance at it in order to make sure that everything worked for this video. But from what I can tell, this does look pretty much one-to-one with the actual official Studiopolis Zone from what I've seen on gameplay videos. I haven't actually played it because I haven't been to any events or anything like that, but yeah, everything seems pretty damn good. The resolution on this game is actually really small, so it may look a bit more pixelated than some people may like, but you know, apart from that, it's a pretty fun, jolly good ride. Although the jump dash ability that everyone's, you know, that's new in Sonic Mania isn't available in this demo, I don't believe. No, it's not. I only have the Insta Shield, which actually won't be in Sonic Mania. It's kind of strange how they added, why he's got the Insta Shield added. But yeah, this is basically a nice little preview sort of dealio on what Sonic Mania can be sort of like. I mean, it's not going to obviously be one-to-one perfect because, you know, it's a fan recreation of Sonic Mania. It's this is by far not the official game, you know, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, in terms of having a quick preview of what's to come, I think it's a pretty good one, you know. It's a good way to sort of, I don't know, get our feet wet with Sonic Mania before the official release. I have no idea. I'm just really looking forward to Sonic Mania, and, you know, this fan game came out, I saw it pop up on my YouTube feed one day, and I was just like, oh, this is actually really interesting. I need to give this a crack myself. But for the most part, this is entirely blind. I've never played this before. You know, I've never played anything to do with this zone before, so everything here is just me sort of going through my first time. But so far, first impressions are pretty damn good. I'm digging the whole level design so far. It does seem to be It does seem to be pretty top, you know, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing I can sort of have trouble with by here is the badniks, because, well, that's a bit weird. I just sort of slid off the platform. Okay, that's a bit glitchy. I need to stay on the platform itself, and okay, that's a little bug that he's gonna need to get rid of. But yeah, like I said, the only thing that's kind of iffy with this is the fact that, apart from the fact the platforms don't move me, the badniks themselves aren't actually the official badniks from Sonic Mania, which makes sense because obviously he doesn't have the code of these bandits, and he doesn't know what the official Sonic Mania bandits are going to look like properly. Well, not so much look like, but he probably doesn't have access of any way to actually make them work as they do officially, you know? But, hey, cool, it's even got the popcorn machine from the gameplay videos. Oh my god, that's amazing. But, yeah, if this is actually really accurate to the official, Studiopolis Zone, consider me impressed, consider me hyped up for Sonic Mania. Like, my hype sort of fell a little bit with Sonic Mania recently because, we get this cheeky extra life, because I have heard that there's going to be majority old levels compared to new levels like this, but from what I've heard, there's still going to be plenty of new content anyway, so that shouldn't be too big a deal, and, you know, I'm just looking forward to the game in general. I'm pretty damn hyped up for it. In fact, I've been on a bit of a classic Sonic binge the past few weeks, playing like a million Sonic fan games, like Sonic After the Sequel and bloody Sonic the Hedgehog Classic, which I'm terrible at. I don't know why, that one fan game I'm just awful at. But all the basic, you know, all the basic gimmicks are in the official Studiopolis Zone. Basically they're basically around here, you know. I want to figure out how the guy got hold of the graphics, so did he just sort of grab hold of all the, I'm wondering if the guy who made this just sort of screenshotted videos of Studiopolis to get the graphics down? I don't know. Oh, it's really tricky again on this platform, because the platform doesn't actually, it's got a weird friction to it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, I need to walk along with the platform. But yeah, that's a little issue they're gonna need to sort out. But you know, apart from the little fan game quirks and niggles here and there, it's you know, it's a good way to build up hype. You know, I guess I can sort of consider this an unofficial demo of sorts of the game. Because I don't think there's any word on if there is going to be an official Sonic Mania demo. I really hope there is, because I would love to have a quick go of the final product just beforehand, you know, just to see how well it performs. Although from what I've heard of people that have played it, people seem to absolutely adore the way the gameplay works, and some people have been claiming it's going to be better than the classic Sonic games, the original 3, and if that happens, well, color me happy. Because, you know, I don't know if it'll take the throne over Sonic the Hedgehog 2 as my favourite Sonic game of all time. Sonic 2 is, it's my jam, yo. But yeah, I don't know how many of the gimmicks that are in the final stage, because I know there's a gimmick involving, like, this van from, I think it was Daytona, USA, where you jump in and you can teleport from point to point. I don't know if that's in this demo, but, you know, it's still very impressive that a fan decided to go and actually recreate this as successfully as he has, you know, and I do believe all the elemental shields are here. I'm not exactly sure if they are all in this stage or not, but it appears like a couple of them here. I haven't seen the electric shield yet. Ah, no! Death! Why? Why did I do that? Is there any, like, checkpoints or anything? Oh yeah, it's good. Okay, there is a checkpoint. It takes me a few seconds to actually have my controller input be accepted as well by the game. That's probably a little glitch. Alright, there we go. I really do like the sprite work as well of Sonic in the new... Like, this fan game's actually using the official Sonic Mania sprite work. Not all of the sprites, mind you, but, you know, some of the sprites. And honestly, I'm really digging the sprite work on these. They look very... Oh, Pim. They look very smooth, they look very fluid, and I absolutely dig them. Yeah, actually, the teleporty van thing isn't here because this is the area where the teleporty van usually is in the gameplay videos, I think. So that's a kind of annoying, but you know, I guess it's still a neat little time. What can I tells you? But yeah, as I was saying, I absolutely adore the sprite work. This really does feel like the Sonic game that never was for the Sega Saturn, you know. And it's kind of fitting because I am playing this using my actual Sega Saturn controller, you know, folks, because why not? If I'm going to be playing a classic Sonic game, I might as well go the full mile and use a Sega Saturn controller, you know? Plus, it has the greatest D-pad known to man. Seriously, the Sega Saturn controller is just magnificent. And if anybody disagrees with me that the Sega Saturn controller is magnificent, well, fight me IRL. I don't mean that. I'm a weak person. Actually, I say that, but I should say the Sega Saturn Model 2 controller, because the original Sega Saturn controller I'm not particularly fond of. It's very chunky, but, you know, the second, more Mega Drive-y version of the controller I actually really do adore, so, you know, there is that. There is that. Still can't believe I died. Was there a bottomless pit there in the videos? I actually have no idea. Does this... Yeah, this also has the Super Peel Out, the most useless move in Sonic history. Like, why do I have that when I can just do this, you know? Maybe it's a little bit faster, but I just don't see the point, honestly, in all grand scheme of things. Oh my god, they ported over the victory animation as well. That's awesome. I really wish the title card wasn't in the way of Sonic's face when he did that, but I'm impressed. I am thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. Actually, I'm gonna have a quick go of this. Let me just skip all this. Thanks for playing. No worries. Yeah. A bunch of Sonic fan games. I'm gonna have a quick go of this as another character. I'm gonna give Knuckles a crack. Or actually, should I try Amy? No, I'm gonna give Knuckles a crack because Knuckles never gets shown off in these games that much. So this is very pixelated. Did he just really compress the original video of the title screen? No matter. Alright, let's give Knuckles a crack and see how Knuckles handles, and if you guys want to play as the other characters, see the other characters in action, I will be having a download link to the actual game in the description, you know, ladies and gentlemen, so, you know, feel free to give that a crack whenever you can. Now, I know, yeah, Knuckles is just using a Sonic 3 sprite because, well, obviously, no one's seen what he looks like in Sonic Mania. But I would have thought the FANGAME creator would have went out of the way to get like Knuckles' chaotic sprites, because the Knuckles' chaotic sprite seems very similar to Sonic's sprite sheet in this game. But that's just me. Maybe actually I'll go the bomb route this time. Let's explore down here. Also, one thing oh cool, the spinny sign works as well. Whee! One thing I love as well, references. This here is a reference to the old game Streets of Rage, one of my favorite Mega Drive games on the planet. There's tons of references like that in Studiopolis, and it's just, oh, it's just, I'm just so hyped for Sonic Mania. You just would not believe how much I'm excited to play that game properly, for realsies. Because this isn't really for realsies. I mean, it's got the rough level design, but it's still not, you know, it's far from the final game. But yeah, what can I tell you? But yeah, I honestly, I'm digging this. It's pretty damn top. It's pretty damn off the hook. And honestly, I would give people a recommendation to try this out if they can, you know, folks. Wait, hold on, I just realised I ended up going back on the exact same pathway I was going on in the first place. That's not what I wanted at all. Wait, can I climb walls? Wait. That's weird. Knuckles' gliding ability is kind of awkward when I use my C button. Yeah, okay, I can climb the walls. Cool. Coolios! Alright, I'm gonna actually skip back to the end of the stage so I can show off the actual victory animation properly as Sonic, but, yeah! Ooh, rings! And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, that's basically it for this video. If you guys want to check it out again, like I said, I will be posting a link to it in the actual description of, well, of this video. And honestly, if this is anywhere near as good as the actual final Sonic Mania is going to be in terms of level design and whatnot, honestly, I'm hyped. Even more so now, because that was... I know it wasn't the full-blown, perfect version of Studiopolis, but for what it was, it's actually really well done. It's really well made, and honestly, it's I'm looking forward to the final game, basically. And this is a fantastic fan creation to give you a little bit of basically a way to distract you while waiting for the final product. And honestly, to the guy who made this, good job. You did an absolutely fantastic job with this. I am impressed, good sir. There's only a couple of niggles here and there I have with this fan game, which involve like the platforms and whatnot. But otherwise, it's fantastic, and I would recommend anyone to try it out. So, with that, I shall bid you all adieu. Bye!